Immediately what fell out was the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is talking about the fact that, hold on. Okay, so this Eight of Swords is talking about the fact that stand up, you know, especially for females, like stand up. You're in a prison of your own mind. You've outgrown it. You're no longer weaker than a baby gate. Like stand up, you know, like this is a weird prison for you to still be in, right? And so we were talking about that and how the Two of Wands also came out, and the Two of Wands was like, look to other shores. Stop going straight ahead. Because as you can see, it's nothing but darkness and probably hunting games there. Look elsewhere. Try something different. Try something new. Head out of Dodge. The other thing that came out here was Four of Pentacles. So it's like if you're not ready to totally deconstruct, because as I mentioned earlier, this 2.0 has been a tower moment for all of us, but I think for white women especially. That there's just been a lot of dynamic changes or questioning or deconstruction that needs to happen. So if you do not have the capability to do it all at once, which most people don't, a little at a time, you know. And like I said, as soon as I started reading this, the DV analogy came up. Like if you're a DV victim, you don't just leave. You plan to leave. You put a little way, a little way, a little way, a little way, until you have enough where you'll never feel desperate enough to come back, you know. So, and that's essentially the same thing, is that the patriarchy has been your abuser. It's been all of our abuser, let's be very, very clear and honest, but it's been your abuser the most, right? So it's like, start, you know, like really squirrel things away, but also look at what's already in your savings. There are things you have been deconstructing about in the first place. Okay. Hey girl. Not yet. It's getting interesting. There are things that you haven't deconstructed about in the first place. It's time that you start doing that. If, there are things you've already started deconstructing about. So you just look at your coins, look at your proof, look at the evidence that you have been collecting that says this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't fit me, this doesn't work. Okay, so start paying attention to that. Were those two in a relationship? Either way it goes, it's because, wait, what two? Are we talking Jeff and Lex? Bumblebee. Are we talking Jeff and Lex? Because I don't know how much of a delay is on here. But anyway, so that's that. The other thing too, women, is that the Four of Cups in reverse came out, and it says renewal time. You do not have to keep accepting the same BS. Like, you know, no, it's renewal time. It's time for you to take the opportunities that are actually yours. Oh my God, Bumblebee brought friends. There's 3 of them. Butterflies, you guys. I named, well, I guess these would be their descendants because butterflies don't live that long. But they're the same kind of butterfly, and they're yellow and black. And so I named one Bumble and one Bee, and then they brought a friend. So now I'm gonna call you Maya, after one of my favorite cartoons. Maya, Maya the bee. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't notify y'all. That's why I tried to drop it in the group chat first and say, hey, I'm about to go live. But if y'all are not getting notifications, make sure you have the notification bell on. I'm sorry, they're so pretty. They bring me peace. Okay. My Adderall obviously isn't working. You said go to the gym and lift some heavy. Gals, get ready. Yes. Yes. Like Sandra. And then the other card that came out was the Major Arcana card. The one Major Arcana card that just fell out. Oh shit, girl. Oh shit, girl. Okay. So the Lover's card. It's like you've carried the patriarchy long enough. You've carried them long enough. And now it's like when you step into your power, you're going to actually help to heal the patriarchy too. Because there are men who are trapped in this thing. There are a lot of men trapped in this patriarchy also. You know, they think they have to pursue the same goals that some random guy made up. And they don't want that either. They want to love their woman. They want their, you know, like they want to be partners, you know, not dominant. And this also came out, is the Six of Swords, which is you are leaving. You are leaving. You are able to walk off because you are in personal growth mode. This is your time of transition. And transition, like when I told you before about breakthrough, that shit ain't easy. It's not easy. And it doesn't feel like a cakewalk. Sometimes it's going to feel painful. And painful is like, I can't believe we're in this shit. You know, like, ugh. All right, so I just wanted you guys to see that first message that came out while I was shuffling and talking about our feminine rage message yesterday. So again, if you're new here and you haven't seen it before, I need you to go into my live tab after we're done, and I want you to watch the feminine rage video. I'm gonna get up and make sure this water's turned off because it's dripping and I can't stand that noise. All right, we're gonna do the bell. We're gonna do the reading, bell prayer reading. Woo! I forgot to bring the lighter so I can light, but I think the sun's enough light, right? So here we go. I can take you down a little bit. I don't want to cut my head off, but I want you to be able to see my cards. Okay. Nope. That was too harsh. There we go. Nope. I don't know how to do this sound thing that y'all do. I just do the tap, okay? So let the tap happen. So here we go. Nope. Be in place. Okay, there we go. Like in my room, it goes louder, but I'm outside, so it's like I'm not hearing it being juicy. All right, so and I pray. Like too many cards flip. That's why I don't take them if it's too many. Because it's like, nah, come on. Any more? Any more messages? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Any more? Okay. All right, so quick message. Oh, to donate? Yeah, because I'm not on the third party thing. But it's the right diva. THEWRITEDIVA. Because I'm a writer. The right diva. Oh, okay. Hey! You're so behind what's going on. We're just getting started. I was praying, so I'm trying to see what message came out while I was praying. Ooh, this is a lot. Hold on. You gave me 8 cards. What is this about? All right, I'll just tell you what we got and then we'll get to it. We had the 4 of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords again, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the 4 of Wands. That 4 of Wands, y'all see it, y'all see it, y'all see it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh my God, started with a 4, ends with a 4. Sweet. It's like almost 2 different readings. Like I can split it. I got it, I can split it. Interesting. Okay, so we start with burnout, right? We start with the burnout, but we end with the celebration. We end with love, community, embracing, touch, warmth. So we go from like cold to warm. So this is a transition, a trajectory type of message here, storytelling. Interesting. Because like I said, we have the 4 of Swords and then we have the 3 of Swords. And so we see him going from being burnt out and unable to rest, really. Like he's taking sleeps in public places. He can miss a stop, by the way, being asleep on a bus. But then, come on, wind, come on, wind, come on, wind. Then he's 3 of Swords and he falls asleep at the desk, right? So that's midway through the reading. That's the turning point of the reading. And I think that's where we are right now. That is where we are. Oh, this is our story. Okay. Okay. November 6th, 2024. We woke up unable to rest. We woke up burnt out. We woke up hopeless. We woke up, I mean, not all of us. You know, some of us got to that place. Some of us thought we got what we wanted. Welcome. You're not welcome without the AAA. You still need to go to AAA. Accountability, acceptance, and then acknowledgement and apology. 4A, sorry. However, welcome. Because some of y'all didn't even bother to read Project 2025 or listen to anyone talking about it. So, that said, but then again, like I said, algorithms. This is where we woke up. This is where we woke up. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you for putting that in, Suze. That's on everywhere. That's on Venmo, Chime, Cash App. Okay. Then we started realizing that what happened didn't happen. Some of us started realizing there was some sneaky underhandedness stuff that happened. So it's not that people actually failed us. is that the system failed to catch it. So we start yelling at them to get their priorities together. Like, dude, do something. We hired you for this. Do not certify it. Okay, you certify it. Now what are you going to do? Fight him on everything. And they didn't. So we're yelling at them. Your priority is supposed to be us. Your priority is supposed to be this Constitution. And that didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen. So we left. Started leaving to take our power in our own hands. We have been put in a position of having to grow up. Let me tell you, 9/11 was such a transition for me because I never thought about it at all. And that was a privilege in itself. But I was never, ever alive at a time where America itself was attacked, like the actual country. Mind you, black people were attacked. Not as much as I could see, but because, you know, it was 2001, so no social media. But it was a shock for me to realize we weren't safe. Like, I lost my sense of safety in this country because of that, right? White girl flag. Girl, you got to do those squats, those leg presses. And the hip abduction and whatever the other opposite is, like, you gotta get them glutes working, glutes and hams and quads. So then we have this. So we start doing our own work. We start becoming more knowledgeable, right? But then what happens? 3 of Swords. We start uncovering shit we didn't want to uncover. The Epstein files. Tell me about the pedophiles. Oh, it went further than that. It went further than that. Because look, child. Some of us up all night getting overwhelmed, falling asleep, creating note app things, like trying to index millions and millions and millions of files. And remember, some of them are fake. So some of this is like not stuff you need to be doing because some of it's not real. So you're indexing stuff that's fake. However, now we have a different type of burnout. We have exhaustion. We have empathy burnout. We have compassion burnout. We have fear burnout. We got a lot of burnouts going on. And that's not fair, right? But those secrets, 20%. So we're going to go faster, 20%. So those secrets had to come out, though. They had to come out. This is the High Priestess in reverse. The things that they were doing in the dark, the pictures they took, the stuff they were doing, the fake IDs, the money transfers, all those things, the plants, you know, and I don't mean plants like in greenery. I mean plants like the things that they planted in our governments. All this aerial stuff. I'll say aerial. I'll say Ariel for that country's name. I'm just gonna call him Lex Luthor and leave it at that because that works. But here's the thing, y'all. After all that burnout, look what's happening. The Queen of Pentacles. The he has fallen down. The he has fallen down. So look at this. Sneaking girls out of windows, recruiters and stuff like that, right? That's the female thing here. But then we got, you know, leaving in the dark. Oh, I forgot I hate to use these cards because they immediately go to Jeffrey stuff for me. So, because you see, she's walking out with her suitcase and he's in the shadows watching. So there's that part of that too, right? Learning about that. Oh, man, crazy. And then you have these angry men. And then you have them asleep. So all the men are over here, except for those two females. But all the females are over here. So again, we have learning of the secrets, things coming out. I am missing comments because your comments are coming in super late to things that I've said, and I don't understand that. So I don't know. Today's a weird day. Maybe it's a weird energy day. Neptune, my baby daddy. All right. So, Pentacles are documents, one, right? But this is, again, I hate to say buzzwords, but this really is the rise of the feminine. Look at her. She's in her spotlight. She's taking command. She is not hiding, right? She's got her purse. She's got ties hanging up. She's got belts hanging up. She's got the book, talking, heels, shag carpet, phone. She has a way to use her voice and her presence that she never had before. And that is so true of what we are in now. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I missed one. Guess which one I missed? Queen of Wands. Oh my God. And you showed me you now, so I'm gonna put you last then. Because I like literally looked at this deck. But anyway, so we see here the Four of Wands. Oh, I don't know, honey. This Four of Wands here. It's just such good energy for me. Like, I feel the light of it. Oh man, this is all female, 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 female. Look, look, look. Oh my God, it's female. Oh, and okay. She's putting it all together too. See, a high priestess, like learning of their secrets and stuff. You guys can't see that well, so I'm gonna take a picture of it. But she's staring at she's staring at her phone. She's staring at her computer. She has the different cards out. She also has her stones, her protections out. So she is really like tracing the secrets, finding out the secrets. And then she's ready to start talking, tell all, to put it all together, to take command. Then it's like women feeling heard. It's like the return of actually caring about your neighbor. This is all down the road, but at the same time, it's not as slow as we think. The Pentacles part was slow. So this is the part where we are in this journey. This is the part of the story where we are. There are still women doing the high priestess work, you know, and feminine energy men. I don't mean gay men. I mean like men who are not assholes. So like this is kind of simultaneous for me, is that people are doing the work and people are doing the other work. So these are long time efforts, but when it happens, these two wands say we build back better fast, right? So you have the Four of Wands here, and then you have the Queen of Wands with her blueprints. She's wearing the hat, she's giving the orders. So she's the designer, the architect, the founding mother of what comes next in this house.